Hi, my name is Eric Allen, reporting for Little Big Chats. Today I am here with Trymaine Lee. Now, I do have a major question.
Okay, I'm getting nervous now.
What is the Pulitzer Award? The Pulitzer
The
Prize?
Pulitzer Prize, it's essentially the biggest award you can get in journalism. So it's a pretty big deal, but we never do it for the trophies. I think the Pulitzer for me represents um, a moment in my career that was not only meaningful, but I think it was really special to me. Reporting on the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. So what the Pulitzer represents for me is not just receiving the honor; it's what I got the honor for. And so that very important story for this country, for myself personally and professionally. And
That must
so
have been very traumatic.
it was traumatic, actually. It was, honestly, speaking of the Pulitzer, when we first got word that we had won, initially I felt a weight. I felt guilty for receiving an award on the
For so
backs
many.
of so much suffering.
Yeah.
And to know that in New Orleans there are people whose grandmothers and grandparents were dying in attics, and there were families who were going hungry, and babies that didn't have their medicine, and entire city and infrastructure and hospitals underwater, and here we are being awarded. But then I, grew to really understand the power of journalism and storytelling, and it was the power of the narrative that we were telling, the story that we're telling, that we're being honored for. So it was tough, but it was. I'm proud of it.
May you please define mentorship and what it means to you?
Mentorship. That's a good question. For me, I think mentorship it's the ultimate act of selflessness. It's taking your privilege, your power, your insight and knowledge and experiences, and taking the best of that and handing it to someone else in the hopes that they can avoid some of the pitfalls that you experience along the way, but also to give them the gems that they can carry and really grow off of. I think mentorship is critical because oftentimes on this walk in life, personally and professionally, it can be a lonely walk sometimes, especially when you're trying to do the right thing, especially when you're trying to do the tough thing. And to have mentors that can give you a leg up, right, and put you on some good game. I think it's everything. It's power.
Okay. What does it mean to be honored as an alumni for the Hall of Fame of Big Brothers Big Sisters?
I'm humbled, man. I think I spend a lot of time in front of the camera and behind the camera and asking other people questions and telling their story, and to be put front and center like this. Can't say I'm totally comfortable because I feel like there are so many people who have given so much, and the idea that I'm being honored and acknowledged and seen for the time in my life where I gave back. It's humbling, but it's also like a deep honor to be seen, not just for the professional accolades, but the personal, because this was personal for me. So it's a high honor.
Who helped shape you to be the person you are today?
There's a whole village of people. I think starting with my family. My mother, when I was a little kid, told me that I was somebody, and I really believed her. And so I walked through the world like I am somebody. Even when I didn't have two pennies to pinch together, I felt that I was somebody and I was confident. So I could walk in any room feeling good about myself. I think about my older sister, who was always, to me, the smartest, kindest person on the planet.
Right.
Older brother who was always cool, right? And so the blend of my mother giving me confidence, my sister making me want to reach to be the best I could be, and my brother was always just cool. And combining those three together really armed me with what I needed to go out into the world and tackle my dreams.
Thank you, Mr. Tremaine, for your time today. My name is Eric Allen, and this is Little Big Chats.